I believe not that the whole world and all of life is good, but I do believe that so much of it is good. And my inclination is to emphasize that side of life. Somebody has to keep saying that there are beautiful meadows bathed in sunshine. Somebody has to keep saying that because it is just as true.
There's a bright golden haze on the meadow. There's a bright golden haze on the meadow.
I'm more at home with characters who haven't got a big vocabulary. As long as you know the right words, the good words that are used every day, I think that's good enough.
The last time I saw Paris.
It was the only song I've ever written under any kind of compulsion. The Germans had just taken Paris, and I couldn't get my mind on anything else at all. I loved the city very much, and I hated the idea of its falling. After I'd finished this poem, I took it to Jerome Kern and asked him if he would like to set music to it, and he said that he would. And he did. And we published it, and it was put into a movie and won the Academy Award. Well, Dick Rodgers I met as the kid brother of Morty Rodgers, who was a contemporary of mine at Columbia University. And Dick came around one day to see a matinee of the Varsity Show, in which I was a leading comedian. And that's my first memory of him. A little boy with very dark eyes and in short pants, as I remember.
Hello, young lovers, whoever you are.
Even though The King and I is a strange, oblique kind of love story between two people who can never come together, this more normal and obvious love story is Anna's, her story with her husband. We didn't want to mislead the audience into thinking that she had been imported here just to fall in love with the King of Siam.
I've been in love like you.
I keep finding new facets. You know, I think, well, I can't write any more love songs because I've said all there is to say or all I have to say about it. But when I'm pushed into a corner, I sometimes, if I'm lucky, get a new thought about people in love that I haven't had before.
Edelweiss, Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever.
The theater, as I visualize it, cannot die. The theater in various forms can die and renews itself in other forms. Everybody was born to advance the life in this universe. Nobody was born just to live all by himself or to do something all by himself. I think that this conversation I've had with you will live on, and many other things I've done will live on, as many things you've done and said will live on, and it all meshes somehow and winds up in the same thing, like so many drops of water in a river.